noble fame, and he had daughters only one. Lady Diamond was her name. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. She had a boy, a kitchen boy, a boy of muckle scorn. She loved him long, she loved him aye, till the grass o'ergrew the corn. Oh, bring to me my merry men, all by 30 and by 3, and bring to me my kitchen boy, we'll murder him secretly. Now cut the heart from out of his breast, and put it in a cup of gold, and present it to my Diamond dear, for she was both stout and bold. Oh, sweet child of mine, oh, sweet love of mine.
Oh, come to me, my hinny, my heart. Oh, come to me, my joy. Oh, come to me, my hinny, my heart, my father's kitchen boy. She took the cup from out of their hands and set it at her bed head. She washed it with tears that fell from her eyes. Next morning she was dead.
She had eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Oh, where were you, my merry men, all when I gave me 10 wage? That you didn't stay my cruel hand when I was in a rage. For gone is all my heart's delight, for gone is all my joy. For my dear Diamond, she is dead, likewise my kitchen boy.
Oh, sweet child of
There
mine.
was a king,
Oh, sweet love
a
of
glorious
mine.
king. Oh, Lady Diamond was her name.
Hello, lords and ladies, and welcome to the Digital Ren Fair. My name is Liv the Druid from Music the Gathering. We've got a lot of fun planned for you today. We're going to welcome in the sunshine in the summer with music, magic and merriment. We've got the Loreweavers, we've got League of Swords, Starcrossed Rovers. It's going to be a fun night. But first, some reminders. You'll notice that tip jars for each of our performers will appear both on the screen and in the comments. Anything you can give, whether it's 2 cents or 2 million cents, don't know how many dollars that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to show your appreciation to the Wizards on the Hill at the Digital Ren Fair, you can join our Patreon, or you can add something to our tip jar at PayPal. I think those will also appear on the screen and in the comments. So, before we get started, I'm going to teach you some more rules, which is that whenever I yell something at you, you're going to yell it back, which means probably in this case, type it in the comments. All right? So, let's give that a try. Joke! Did y'all type a joke or did you yell it in your houses? Okay, awesome. That's really good. Oh, which joke should I tell you? What's green and invisible? This cabbage. Well, there's a peacock over there that really liked my joke. Well, let's see what we have in store for this evening. And by magic, we have been whisked away from the fantasy forest and into my birch tree. No, they don't need to know that I used up all my spell slots and we had to resort to muggle video wizardry. You keep using that word continuity, and I don't know what it means. So let's see who we have performing tonight. Oh, the Starcrossed Rovers. They make music for humankind and faekind alike, and all the magical beings in between. They are a party. You are going to like them. And we also have the Loreweavers, excellent musicians who sing Celtic music, perform music from the taverns, and weave magic for fantasy scenarios. They're also a lot of fun. And we have the League of Swords. They're a pulse-pounding, action-filled fight show that takes place in a world where random encounters are right around the corner. But as you can see, it is a delightfully nerdery-filled evening full of magic and mayhem and mystery and epic proportions. But first, I'm going to get you started with a joke! This is going to be better than the cabbage one, I think. I hope you like it. So, I was wandering down the street the other day, and I saw that there was a man and he was selling coffins. And he tried to sell me one, and I said, that's the last thing I need. All right, let's get started with some music. We're going to have fun hopping back and forth between the Starcrossed Rovers and the Loreweavers by magic. So let's see a couple songs from them.
Good day, everyone! Thank you for tuning in to the Digital Renaissance Fair. We are the Starcrossed Rovers.
To get things started, how about we sing Let Union Be?
Yes, what a lovely idea.
Come, me friends, let us be jolly, drive away all melancholy. To be sad, it would be folly when we're met together.
Let union be in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. When we're met together.
Build a board, let there be plenty. The man who wants to be content, he eats and drinks enough for 20 when we're met together.
Let union be in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. When we're met together.
Solomon in days of old, he told each wife a different story. Songs of pleasure and of glory when we're met together.
Let union be in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. Right, fella, rudder, to rely on. When we're met together.
Which are quarreling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting. All these things
Let union be in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. When we're met together.
Grab the bottle as it passes. Do not fail to fill your glasses. Take each moment as it passes when we're met together.
Let union be in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. When we're met together.
Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, 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 to rely on. Right, brother, brother, brother,
To rely on when we're met together.
Hello and huzzah! My name is Alfonso Loreweaver, and I'm joined by the great Borotan, Lord Edwin of Grey Mist, Bromford the Brave,
Huzzah!
Randolph the Drunk,
Huzzah!
and Malgrim. And together we are Loreweavers. It is a pleasure to be here participating in the Digital Ren Fair with you, and a special thank you to all you patrons out there. Today we will take you on a journey through our travels in this realm and beyond. And our first song is called The Maid of Amsterdam. Take it away.
In Amsterdam there lives a maid.
Mark well what I do say.
In Amsterdam there lives a maid, and she was mistress of a trade.
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
I asked this maid out for a walk.
Mark well what I do say.
I asked this maid out for a walk, that we might have some private talk.
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Then a great big Dutchman rammed my bow.
Mark well what I do say.
For a great big Dutchman rammed my bow and said, "Young man, this is mein Frau."
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
So take fair warning, boys, from me.
Mark well what I do say.
So take fair warning, boys, from me. With other men's wives, don't make too free.
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. I was just practicing my brand new instrument. It's called a Jew's harp, or a jaw harp, or a mouth harp, and it's a lot of fun. A lesson! Did you yell a lesson just then? I hope you did, because I'm going to teach you a lesson no matter what, and it's on how this thingy works. So, when you play it, you have two different pieces of metal. There's this one that's sort of key-shaped and it's very hard, and then there's the doingy bit. The official name for it is the doingy bit. And the way you play is you hold it between your middle finger and your thumb, and then you put your pointer finger on top, and you press the hard gold bit against your teeth and have them a little separated. So you're not biting on it, you're just pressing it. And then you use the flat of your hand to move the doingy bit back and forth. And then if you want it a little louder, you're going to breathe in and out. And then, if you want it to make different sounds, you'll make different vowels in the back of your mouth. So you go A, E, I, O, U, for example. And then, if you want it to go doing, 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 I think you just move your tongue really fast.
And if you hear those little clicks, that's it hitting against my teeth, which I hear is an okay thing when you're a beginner and is to be expected. And if you hit it against your teeth too many times and then your teeth fall out, you can just grow new ones. No, humans can grow new teeth. I've seen them do it. Oh, just the small ones? Oh. Let's move on to something else. Well, we're gonna have some more music soon, but first, I think I'm going to regale you with a toast. So, this toast is based off of an older one. So I'll do the older one first, and that goes, there are good ships and wood ships and ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships like the one between you and me. Sláinte. But then my version is, a toast! There are ships that sail seas easy and ships that sail seas rougher, but the best ships are hardships like the ones we Irish suffer. Sláinte. How about some more music then, eh? Yes, let's hear some more from the Starcrossed Rovers and the Loreweavers.
So, Oberon, would you like to sing the song about that one gorgeous woman that we met, what was it, a month ago?
That very calipigious young lass. You know, Queen Titania, I know you're the Queen of the Fae, but can we not sing of the Queen of Argyll?
Ah, well, yes, of course. If that's what you meant.
1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, it is my duty to inform you of one beauty. I ask of you a favor not to seek her for a while. Though I own she is a creature of character and feature, no words can paint the picture of the Queen of all Argyll. And if you could have seen her there, boys of you, and just been there, the sun within her movements and the morning in her smile, and the roses in the garden would bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match the beauty of the Queen of all Argyll. The evening that I mentioned, and I pressed with wide attention, who pours for your country, known for beauty and for style, being the least of noble thinkers, of scholars and great drinkers, but above them all in splendor shone the Queen of all Argyll. And if you could have seen her there, boys of you, and just been there, the sun was in her movement and the morning in her smile, and the roses in the garden would bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match the beauty of the Queen of all Argyll. Now my lads and knees must leave you, my intentions nay to grieve you, nor would I e'er deceive you, but I'll be back in a while. I must find some way to detain her, to court her and detain her, for I fear my heart's in danger from the Queen of all Argyll. And if you could have seen her there, boys of you, and just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile, and the roses in the garden would bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match the beauty of the Queen of all Argyll. Now if you could have seen her there, boys of you, and just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile, and the roses in the garden would bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match the beauty of the Queen of all Argyll. And if you could have seen her there, boys of you, and just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile, and the roses in the garden would bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match the beauty of the Queen of all Argyll.
Thank you again. We are Loreweavers. And this next song is from the lands of Caramoran. Enjoy.
Welcome back. Now we've got a special performance in store for you now. It comes from a group called the League of Swords. They are a pretty new group to our Ren Faire world. You may have seen them a couple times in Pixelwick though, but this is just one battle of many. So if you like what you see next, be sure to check out their Facebook page or YouTube channel for more. Now, let's see who's rooting for who in this next battle. I'm rooting for the one in the pointy hat because it looks an awful lot like my pointy hat. But presenting League of Swords.
Fighters from all realities have gathered in the Winding, the center of existence in all planes and times. They will battle to wear the crown of blades and receive their heart's desire in exchange for their life energy. The tournament has not begun, but they are not out of danger. Attacks can come at any time.
Who are you? For you, death.
I have absolutely no desire to fight you.
Then put the sword down, and we'll end this quick. Next time, then.
No blood has yet been spilt, but the tournament is coming. Stay tuned for more from the League of Swords.
All right, please charge your glass to enjoy this song with us. It's by Enter the Haggis. One last drink.
Woo! 1, 2, 3. I had a life that's full. Everyone's been good to me. So fire up that fiddle, boy, and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a fight. The world is mine tonight.
Bad
tonight. Out of life that's full, everyone's been good to me. So fire up that fiddle, boy, and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a trace. The world is mine today.
Thank you once again. We are Loreweavers. Please, as always, your tips are greatly appreciated. And so you can feel free to tip our Venmo or find us on Bandcamp. We are loreweavers.bandcamp.com. We're also streaming everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and we're on TikTok and stuff. So please, if you like what you see, give us a shout, toss us a coin, and Bromford, what are our next songs?
We're going to play a couple of Irish jigs. The names of the tunes are Condon's Frolics and The Eavesdropper.
Wonderful.
What a delightful set of music. I'm so excited because before doing this program, I had never heard of the Starcrossed Rovers or the Loreweavers, and now I'm a lifelong fan. And I've heard similar sentiments from some of you saying that you had never heard of a group before seeing them on the Digital Ren Fair and now you're fans of theirs. And we've kept that in mind for this year because we know that with many festivals opening up and people going back to work, we're going to change the course of the Digital Ren Fair a little bit to be a place where you can meet new acts and new performers, and where those new acts and new performers can meet new fans. And with that in mind, I want to remind you that the Digital Ren Fair has a Patreon. Now, when you see these shows and you tip performers, 100% of those tips go towards the performers. The Digital Ren Fair does not take a cut. So to support our operations, we have our Patreon at patreon.com/digitalrenfair. And there's a lot of fun things if you join our Patreon. For example, there's the exclusive Encore series where you see exclusive videos from our performers. There's also, you can get songs written about you. You can get t-shirts and lots of fun things like that. And I want to thank some of our new Patreon patrons since the last time that we read out some names. And I want to thank, I know on this list there are some people who may have dropped away and come back or changed their bid, and we really appreciate that. So thank you to Philippe Levan, Josie Longley, 99JTR, Tracy Rhodes, Jonathan Woodward, Sarah Reedland, and Mark Govin. And an extra special thanks to Mark Govin, who was one of our original founding wizards and really helped Digital Ren Fair along the way. So thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for being part of our Patreon and for supporting the wizards behind the scenes here at the Digital Ren Fair. Now, let's go into our last little burst of music. But before we do, a joke! My poor nephew, he got struck by lightning the other day, and so his parents had to ground him. But he's doing well currently and is conducting himself well. All right, let's get to some music.
And so, as you may or may not know, fairies thrive on the love and fellowship of humanity. And this past year has been a dark cloud hanging over all of us. And so we are so glad to be here with you today. And let's send off with a beautiful song called So Here's to You by Alan Bell. When first we met, complete awkward strangers, we did not know if we could be friends. How soon we've come for to know each other, and now I know we will meet again. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. We talked of dreams and of new tomorrows, of yesterday and its dark despair. We've had our share of love and sorrow, and now we part as friends who care. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. A long, long road it lies before me, and fate will take me where it will. But through the valleys
to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and fast. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. Our time apart will be short and past.
Digital Run Fair, thank you so much for having us. It has been an absolute pleasure to play for you today. We are, once again, Loreweavers. Find us on Apple Music, find us on Spotify, on Bandcamp, Instagram, Facebook. Toss us a coin on Venmo, and I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. We have one more song for you today. This one, you may know it. Sing along at home. We got Galway Girl. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I took a stroll down the old long walk on a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill prom with the Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down on a day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. All right. I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. So I ask you, friend, tell me what would you do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I traveled around, I've been all over this world. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Thank you so much. We love you. Good night.
Thank you so much, everyone, for helping us welcome in the summertime. Thanks also to Starcrossed Rovers, the League of Swords, and the Loreweavers. I've had a lot of fun today, and the sun's still shining here in the fantasy forest. I hope you had fun as well, friends. Farewell.
Counting the winters, numb to the cold, searching the valleys for secrets untold. The mountains are children to someone so old, a king without kingdom or throne, digging the mud and the stone. All men have left here, but you have remained at the banks of the river, forever the same. Though no water flows here, the memory stays. As long as it stays, you are here, heartbroken year after year. People running away, running like strangers day after day. Leave him alone. Golden river running from her home. The sun was an altar which he knelt, raised up the dagger that hung from his belt. He cursed his delusion and the sadness he felt, weeping at what he'd become, just a fool in the gold of the sun. People running away, running like strangers day after day. Leave him alone. Golden river running from her home. Golden river running from her home. Go